We set the trend in the script.
You are, you have been, you will be under the groove.
Snip this glue, get in the zone, because we got to go do something. So that's what we did. And I'm going to be honest with you, I used to like it. You got people from the east and the west and different places, to come over and groove with us.
Was Hoover Groovers a part of Hoover? Never met a Hoover Groover. Me either, never in my life. But
a part of what was called the Bonzella Crips.
Groovers ain't starting no Hoover Crips. And we hit that hand moving on you, walking in your house.
Wait, do that again.
Hit that hand moving on you, that messed up your whole party. You are, you have been, you will be under the groove.
Let's see.
And I wasn't impressed that y'all was cool.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
Yeah.
It made sense to me.
Yeah.
Joker said it, y'all, y'all
on,
mingle
man.
so much, y'all mingle more than we did.
Yeah. We was the closest Hoovers was the
5'9" and Menlo.
Then came 7'4". But y'all was a little too hot-headed.
Yeah,
you motherfuckers, y'all was on some other shit. Y'all was too advanced for us at the time, and that's to tell the truth. Y'all was advanced gang members. We wasn't
Right.
into that shit.
Right.
And
I think you and I had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
Because it was that's what brought y'all into that. Because
Yeah.
y'all was how y'all was. Y'all was with the players, the money, the hustling, and everything else. So Hoover has a responsibility, I think. And I say this to the homies all the time. We have a responsibility to make right a lot of wrongs. And we do that by saying, first off, all right, man, understand that this is unnecessary.
Yeah.
The ceasefire is needed. You know what I mean? And then, after that, man, the board is open.
Yeah.
The board, now we can start, negotiating how to get to the real peace. Where, man, I ain't even got to be, when I come to the store, though we cool, I got to, nah. Because I know you just probably came from a site where y'all got something going on. It's about this paper.
Yeah.
Same with me or mine. You know what I mean? That's where this shit supposed to take us.
Yeah.
The greater things, man.
Yeah.
That's where this shit supposed to take us, man.
Yeah.
The discussions to get to the point where we discussing first what the objective is. Whether or not this thing is viable. Okay, if it is, okay, then what? Ceasefire. Then what? The peace. Then what? Hey, man, let's live. Let's prosper. Who said that?
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't want to talk to him. I want to find out.
You want the vet?
Yeah. I had to. I had to
confirm some shit.
I had to find out who you was.
That's fine.
How, what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm like that to this day. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Duck, hey, this is the guy. He's the guy to talk to. That's exactly what he said too. He's the guy.
The homegirl called you for me. Akila.
Yeah,
she called me.
Yeah.
I think she was kind of intimidated though. She called last week. We talked for a minute. I was trying to inspire about, her situation, and tell her, hey man, don't worry about that. You got him. You got him, man. Just, once you get what you got coming, take care of it. Take care of it, But I appreciate it. I told her, man, I just kept telling her, thank you. Good looking. I appreciate that. I'm gonna use this to our benefit. You know what I mean? We're gonna make this shit right.
Yeah. We know her. I've been knowing her years.
Yeah, that's some good shit, man. Again, man, see the bonds, man. We talking about bonds, relationships, friendships, camaraderie, the whole nine. Childhood shit. You know what I mean? Dudes has been knowing each other for decades.
Yeah.
Decades,
over 40
man.
years. Over 40 years.
Come on, man. Decades.
Yeah. So
All
this
right.
shit ain't
man.
made no sense over 40 years of fighting.
It ain't gonna make no sense.
You already know. Nobody ain't no
Ain't
punk.
nobody
Nobody
won
ain't
none.
moving.
Who up? Ain't nobody up.
No.
You know, like I said, only thing we got in common.
Oh yeah. Yo, yeah, they made
Yeah.
a lot of money.
And the ones who want
Yeah.
this shit to continue.
Yeah.
But they eating too.
The penitentiary system is still
They
making
up.
money off of it.
Which Peabody? All right.
Yeah, some rough, cold motherfucker. That's why you say that. Man, all the business I sent them motherfuckers, they ain't put a dime on my book. Crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen, but ain't that some cold shit?
Yeah.
That's a cold rationale. All the business we gave them. They ain't looked out for us. Matter of fact, they steady taking for us. We out here doing right. They still taking from us. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this, man. I tell you, I told my wife because she got kind of worried. I told her, man, I'm 10 toes up in this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, this I'm finna go at this.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna confront certain homies. You know what I'm saying, respectfully. You know, hey man, come on, what? You know, nah, this is what we supposed to be doing. You know, that's my take on it, man. And I like to say, for me, I don't mince words. You know, I don't talk out both sides of my mouth. I'm gonna say what it is, you know, and just my perspective, my opinion. But then I want to shoot some facts. You know, look, man, tell me how we benefited, and I can tell you how we didn't or how we haven't. It's factual shit. You know, ain't nobody got nothing. I can't go to Kenny Franklin's auto body shop at the Mexican and ran in my car. I got to go. You know, my insurance gonna send me to a Mexican body shop. I can't go to your clothing store, your restaurant, or anything. We ain't got shit. That's why this don't make no sense. Man, if this shit was going on, cause we had that new building over on Vermont, they building right there, Vermont, Manchester, and the Menlo come say no. They tried to undertake it. You know, the corporate shit. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause we talk about money, major money. You know, I mean, that's just an example. You know what I'm saying? You talking about major money, and you see motherfuckers do this in the world today. You try to undercut, you know, these corporations, they didn't spend $1 billion. Man, you motherfucker dying every day. You don't know why they died, but they was on this board right here. You know what I'm saying? But that makes sense to me in a way, you know, because now you fucking with my tribe, my life, and my community. That would make sense, you know. There ain't none of that happening, man. We fuck, you know. We've been fucking ourselves. Again, I don't blame man, motherfucker, man. Not now, especially in the know. I'm in the know, man. This is our doing, you know. So, you know, like I say, for me, when we talking to brothers, man, and not just from Hoover, you know, when I'm talking to brothers or we're talking to brothers, man, we're talking about what needs to be done, not what we want to do. And the brother said this, Hefe Ant, major gangster. Fuck that won't shit. We want a whole lot of shit, you know. But what do we need? We need to get on board, man. Take care of business, you know. And I support that. You know, I got some homies don't like it. No, I ain't worried about that. You know, I'm worried about my nieces and nephews, my grandkids being able to walk up any motherfucking street they want to and be recognized as a black person. Man, woman, or child, you know. Stay right, man. We got that, man. We should have that. Huh. Which are gang drugs. Yeah, whatever that shit is, man. So listen, Kenny, man. A few things I learned about you, man, I didn't know. And personally, I didn't know you to begin with. You've been an interventionist.
Yeah.
You've been active.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Proactive with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? You said some shit and came through. Now I learned all this shit about you, man, recently. You know what I mean, man? That says a whole lot. You know, make it should make not just me but others say, let me get on my game. Let me get on my game. You know, because it's doable.
Yeah,
it's doable.
It is.
And we need to stop making these excuses about how these young cats aren't listening. Those are excuses.
I mean, me personally, we not taking it, bro.
Yeah.
We the daddies. So daddy got to get out. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, we got dudes, layers over these dudes. You know what I mean? Now, the layers is up under me is listening. Now the layers up under them is listening. So you know, you got to get those layers to start listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it's just not gonna work. And I'm being honest with you right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could say anything, but you know, if stuff start happening to them, then you know,
that's understood. Yeah, that's understood.
I mean,
you know, and this
that's
is the reason.
Real. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just
what it is. Game. I was about to say a minute ago. Another thing, again, I recognize one thing, and it's a fact. It is their time. However, that don't mean we allow shit to go the way it's going. You know, we supposed to be able to advise and counsel wisely these young cats whose time it is, so that they can make their way through it without going through the shit we went through, or that they see themselves going through now. So I'm with this shit. You know, a lot of us are with this shit. I'm gonna stop saying I, because I'm not the regulator.
Yeah,
you understand what I mean?
They out here doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
First 4 or 5 years be cool. See them on their 6th year on hot beds.
Can't take it. Can't take it.
Either that or they trying to ball up off the yard because of politics. Politics in jail is worse than the ones on the street. You ain't got nowhere to run.
Work, they are waiting. They're already waiting for you. Yeah, we got to get this shit to the point where it's understood all across the board. Knock it off. It's a whole lot. What you just said is a whole lot I want to talk about in regards to that. You know, a lot of our older homies and shit, you know, their participation or lack thereof. That's a whole nother thing, man. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. But there are a lot of good homies, and they, you know, they're on board, man. They're on board, and I know they're doing the work, man. So this message is those out there listening to, or involved or interested in this get out, man. You know, Hoover coming to the board. Hoover gonna come to the board. You know, that's what we do. We're gonna come to the board. Trust that. You know, trust that. You know, we're gonna be front center with this shit. You know, ain't got no whole lot of time, but we will be there. We will be there without the bullshit. Yeah. Now, I want to hit you with this, Kenny. The 4 phrases.
Go ahead.
The 4 phases. I hit Joker with them. I want to hit you with them. The story, you know, and your story is not for this platform per se. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Your history that belongs to Menlo. That's yours to give to Menlo or whoever you want to give it to. But your story, you know, we listen to how you got down, how you get down.
Well, you know, my story is Hoover.
We listened to it, but no, I didn't want
just,
you know.
It's just been changed to a different name.
I get it.
You know, because I mean, I got to be real on my life. My life, that's where my life was at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you know, we just didn't turn Hoover, but we the Hoovers y'all didn't get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my life is intertwined with the Hoover's life.
There you go. All right.
Our life, it was y'all life. We live life with y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you know,
just you know, and just because most people know I get it, I just respect this. I get down. I don't try to put nothing on nobody that ain't supposed to be put there. Now, if you said it, what you just did, that stands.
But it
that stands, bro.
Look,
it's
you
all
know
good.
what? You know what? I'm gonna say this.
Come on.
You know, whoever don't know this, they don't know Menlo history. See, because we is y'all really, but we you know what I mean. We had our own different politics.
Right.
We had our own ideas of how we was going.
How y'all wanted to get out.
You know what I mean? I mean, and at the time, y'all could have had us, but y'all didn't know how.
Yeah.
You
we
know what I mean?
that off.
Y'all didn't know how to have us. You understand what I'm saying? On some real shit. We was with y'all. And you know, me and Joker had a conversation about some stuff, and I ain't gonna never tell it. But we was with y'all. You understand? And that's just how it was. You know what I mean? So I mean, our history won't be a history without y'all history.
It is.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, our history begin with y'all.
All right.
With Hoover Street.
Yeah.
You understand?
That is.
And you know, it is what it is. Hey. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they going around thinking we different people, but we really ain't different people. They don't really even know it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you think you different, but you're not different because we really the same. We just didn't y'all fucked up and didn't get us. You know what I mean? And that's on them dudes that was older than y'all and older than us. You know what I mean? If they would have had the right strategy, you know what I mean, they would have been able to get us. You know what I mean?
Lock it in. Huh?
They would have been able to lock it in, but they wasn't able to lock it in. They wasn't able to close the deal.
But that's some history for your ass. That's he said it. That's Hoover history for your ass.
Our history is Hoover history.
Their history is Hoover history. I know the history.
Our history is Hoover history. And everybody that don't know need to know. I mean, got to know. I mean, I'm not shy of saying that.
And you, the way you put it, there are a couple of more sets and a couple cats I fuck with, Twin from PBS. You know, I know their history. You know, they, you know.
I mean, y'all was the ones that was there. Y'all.
Same thing.
I mean, okay.
But I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I think that that wasn't this. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I want to bring this to the table the way we came into our knowing each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's the opportunity for us to have some discussions, but in a manner that could relate or speak to the Menlo and the Hoover history. Being one and the same.
I mean, y'all named us.
Yeah.
We claiming the name that y'all gave us.
Shit.
We wasn't gang members.
Right.
I mean, let's be real.
Right.
We wasn't gang members.
All right.
Y'all gave us that name. The Hoovers gave us the Menlo. I'm claiming the name that y'all gave us.
All right.
You know what I mean?
There it is.
And let's be real.
History.
So when you say Hoover history, y'all is our history.
Got to man.
Y'all the one.
Menlo's a part
y'all
of that.
the one that gave us the name.
Yeah. Y'all part of that. There you go. All right. All right. Hey, shit. Now, that being said, what about this cautionary? What can you speak to? And you just recently done, I'm pretty sure, with your own, but the cautionary aspect relating to this lifestyle, man. How can you, impart to these cats,
when you say cautionary, what you basing that on? Like,
I'm basing on, so, most of us, we spoke about this earlier. We don't really think about what we're doing or what we're a part of, how we go about living life in these streets. You know what I mean? We don't know the pitfalls, the holes and shit, the traps.
Yeah.
How can you caution young cats or 13 to 30 that may not really understand what the get down is and what's waiting on that road?
Well, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But with and like I said, that intervention stuff. It goes back to that because it's a big part of my life now, and being educated, bro. You know what I mean? With me being educated to what's going on, it helped you move in a different way. You understand what I'm saying? You just have to be educated. And then
want to be educated.
Yeah, then you know that this shit is stupid. You know what I mean? You know that, damn, I was dumb. You know what I mean? Now, and then, you ain't going to jail for life. And then being in jail for life, to kick it with a motherfucker that what you so-called call your enemy.
Your enemy.
Now he your best fucking friend.
Mm-hmm.
So just cut through the chase.
Cut through the chase.
So that's my thing. Educate yourself, because you know in the end, them same people you getting into it with, when you getting them stoops,
yeah,
you gonna be sitting right next to this motherfucker while he shit.
Mm-hmm.
While he shit, you gonna turn your head, but you gonna smell him shit.
That shit ain't funny, but it's some real shit.
Yeah, you will be able to smell the nigga you call your enemy shit,
and he gonna smell yours,
and he gonna smell y'all.
Right.
Yeah. So
man.
I mean, man. You know, if I would tell you to be cautious because you might end up being with the motherfucker. You gonna get a life sentence and be sentenced to the motherfucker you hate,
and you gonna be smelling this shit,
and you gonna smell this shit.
Atonement. I don't think I need to address that with you, because your interventionist work, man, everything you've done, you know what I mean? It speaks for itself. Yeah. You know, I think that's something, unless you just want to throw something else in there, man.
Well, I can.
Go ahead.
Because through intervention, I've helped over 300 kids, and it's documented through the ETO. They have a system. I done helped over 300 kids either go to a trade school or go to a junior college or a university. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say education. You know what I mean? And because I didn't help these kids get there, and then they come back, and the reward for me is when I see them. Oh man, I see a lot of success. See, and then you know we was dealing with at-risk youth. I see a lot of at-risk youth that they was on their way down a bad path. They got good jobs and family now. You know what I mean? So it's a great thing, man. You know what I mean? I get reward from that, and it's across the board. You know what I mean? You know, with that intervention, it wasn't just Menlos I was dealing with. I was dealing with Hoovers, Bloods, and everybody.
300 kids.
300 kids documented that I've helped.
You're something else, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, over 300 kids, man. I didn't help get somewhere. Yeah. So my atonement, is, I feel,
you blessed.
I feel real good about the things I've done.
Yeah.
You know,
that's commendable, man. Real shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn community right there.
For sure.
That's a community right there.
Yeah.
The old adage, African proverb, raising a village. How does it go? It takes a village. This man did. You raised a community.
Yeah, I was
helping. You helped raise a community, man.
Through intervention, that you know, and that intervention, man, it really works, man.
It really works.
You know what I mean? I swear to it. You understand? It changed my life. I mean, it's so serious. It changed my life. Got me a 360 on what's going on. So intervention is really great, man. I love it. I love what it's done for my community and for me myself. You know, and it helped me through intervention. It helped me help other people because I was educated.
Kudos on me.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, you got that. Who's the real enemy?
We are real enemy.
Why you say that?
I say that because it's us. We the ones that's doing the shootings. We the ones that's not doing what we need to do to get a job or help our family or not educate ourselves. So we become our own enemy when we don't make a move on doing something, and especially education. And I keep saying it, but if we don't educate ourselves, we're our worst enemy. We're killing ourselves. That we have no opportunities. You know, and like the kids that I helped, I tell them, I said, it's doors. You have to go through these doors. You go through high school. Now it opens a door for you to even get into a trade school. if you don't graduate from high school, you can't even get in through the other door to get into a trade school to get you a job. You don't have to go to college and get more education to be something else. But you could, if you graduate from high school, that opens the door for you to be able to get a trade, you know, and
trades are significant. A lot of people don't understand how serious or how worthy trades are career wise. You know what I mean?
On the job training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You there. You already there. In about a year, you'll be off and running. You know, after being repetitive doing something. You know, and my thing is, I got a concept. You know, and got a little do with God. You know, is God talk about 70 years. We have 70 years. And then, you know, I done broke that 70 years up into 4 quarters. And it makes so much sense to me. You know, and this is how I help my kids. I say, look, you know, we got 4 quarters in life. From 0 to 17, you got to go to school and learn how to be something. From 17 and a half to 35, you got to learn how to be something, learn some kind of career, learn from 17 to 35, you got to be learning some kind of career, how to work, how to do something. And then in that same time, you're going to be making a family. You understand? And then after 35, now you're going into from the first quarter is 0 to 17. Second quarter, 17 and a half to 35. That second quarter, you got to learn something, learn how to take care of your family and all that. The third quarter, you got to be from 35 to 52. You got to be working on how to get a house, how to make it where you can retire. From 52 to 70, you better have it together. So you better have a house. You better be in a retirement situation, so your life could be
you
done.
Can live the rest of your life.
You know what I mean? So you better know where you at in these 4 quarters. And you better know what you're supposed to have done in them four quarters. Because there's certain tasks that we have to have done within them certain quarters. So when them young kids, and I'm out there talking to them young kids, I hit them with that. And ask them, where are you? Where are you on this scale? Is you behind? Is you ahead? You know, and we got a little time to jive around and joke around. Yeah. But if you stay in that moment, 10 years will pass your ass up. Your ass.
What they say, time don't wait for nobody.
Yeah, you've been fucked off a whole quarter of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just
tell me about it.
Thing, you know what I mean, that I hit the kids with.
Solid. You know, solid shit, man. Yeah.
Put them on a solid track, because this is life.
Yeah.
And if nobody told you, that's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna be. So we got to get together. We got to start loving ourselves.
We got to
taking care of ourselves.
Yeah.
It's our job. That's for us to do.
Look,
nobody else.
We started Hoover. We started Menlo. We didn't have the pressure of nobody else. It was us. So we get ourselves together. We ain't got no challenges. We ain't got nobody that can stop us. Nobody could stop us. Y'all had the right idea. Y'all had the right idea.
Nobody could stop us but us.
Us. And there's only people that have been stopping us.
We the only ones been stopping us, man.
You know what I mean? We stop ourselves from getting a job because we scared. We stop ourselves from doing this because we scared to put ourselves out there on that limb to try to make these things happen. And a lot of these dudes, they like we talking about being peace, they scared. You know why? Because they punk ass is gonna have to do that shit themselves. A lot of these other dudes ain't punks, but they don't want it to happen because they want to use somebody else to do shit.
You know, manipulate mugs.
You know? That's,
I hear you loud and clear. Well, look here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right, my brother.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Look here, man. Kenny Franklin, Menlo Neighborhood Crips.
Yeah.
By way of Hoover.
For sure.
But this brother is on some shit.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all gotta pay attention. You need to write this shit down and pass this shit along, man. So they have a script.
For sure.
In order how to go about getting this shit done, man.
Man, let's get it, man.
I appreciate the brother coming, man. I don't care what nobody say. I appreciate the brother coming, man. Real insightful, intelligent, man, and on a mission. We should all be so good, man. Represent, man. I mean, it's an honor. Appreciate you coming through, man. I respect that, man. I respect you for it.
Real, man.
Right?
Real.
And send my regards to the tribe.
Man, the tribe, man. The
Send my
tribe is
regards to
there,
the
man.
tribe,
Man, the tribe want peace, man.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? So we know y'all got a big. We know y'all got a big thing, man. Y'all got a big task. You know what I mean? But I know. What I know though, I know y'all was the baddest Hoovers. See, y'all time was the baddest. So I know y'all could do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all could do it.
Man, again, Kenny Franklin, man.
For sure, bro.
It's a dog, man, right here, man. From Menlo Neighborhood Crips, all right? Yeah. You have been, you are, and you will be under the groove, man. Power to the people. Folks, 7-Eleven, the Deuce and the Nine. You have been, you will be under the groove.
But we ain't gang banging, this is about education. We trying to educate our youth right now, nigga. Hey. Said day is the best day. Skip walking across the floor in the best way. From Trey to the one way. It's a stump day. LA to the NY. Let this funk play.
Back in them days, it was love, loyalty, respect, and honesty.
That's my nigga Gumby right
there. Ex-busters, hooks, and snitches put on pedestals and ventilators.
Say lows on that Hoover shit. HIP, Tiny Moon, one of the hardest poets I ever heard connected with this star shit. Hey. Baby Jap and Jap 5, quick to set it off on the mic in the shack live.
When the shit get real and feel to the wheel, and then you will see sitting up in that motherfucker, looking at that light center, that death center.
Then they run into the witness stand, telling on their own homeboys.
Hoover stomp all night like this. Hoover stomp.
I know somebody know how to start them.
I'm a New York nigga in the Pacific Sun. I say West Side Hoover if you ask where I'm from. Providence, California runs, still infusing my lungs. All about my bread, I ain't leaving.
Understand the end game. What's your end game? What's your purpose?
Keep one in the head or I don't need a gun. I'm with Hawk on Hoover Street with a low ass jump. Hopping down, figure out with a whole selling cunt. Grooving like this, come second to none. Grooving like Scone Young, grooving like Booker Bone. I'm bad to the bone.